my channel, and today we are going to be making a one-page mini album just using basically one piece of 12 by 12 pattern paper, and this has been going on YouTube for quite a while, so I thought I'd give it a try, and I've made one already and I just want to show you what it is. So it's just this tiny 3 by 4 little mini album. And I've decorated this one up with some vintage elements or whatever. So I haven't decorated the inside, but basically what it is it's just this little mini album with a few pages, and then it has pockets for putting tags, so you can put your photos on there. Let's see if I can get this back in. My cardstock isn't the heaviest, so yeah, there's a few tags here, and then there's also tags up here, so they kind of, you can get put tags through the top, and then there's a side one right here, so you can fit lots of photos in this teeny little album, and it's just a nice size for a gift or whatever. Like if you, like, say, have some friendship photos, or maybe some Instagram photos, gardening photos, like something that you don't take a lot of pictures of, but you still have enough that you could fill a little album. Or you can actually just go and take pictures according to your book, something that you would find interesting, like maybe a collection or something, like if you have a doll collection, or even, yeah, something like that would be a good way to use up this, or a visit to grandma and grandpa's house, or something small like that, where it's just a few photos and you want to just have them in a little book or give them as a gift. Anyways, we'll get into what you need to make this book. So I'll put this aside, and then of course you need your paper trimmer. Or, I mean, we're not gonna use it very much because it's very easy to use without the paper trimmer and scoring blade. Of course, you'll need your one sheet of pattern paper. So I'm using pattern paper from this Pebbles stack that I got at Michael's. So this is the sheet that I'm going to use. I thought that was really pretty. It's probably a good idea to use double-sided, but this is just single-sided. And since the pack had a couple of sheets of these little cut-aparts, I figured we'd use those as embellishments. And you can use anything for your tags. So I just grabbed some colors that kind of went with this sheet or whatever to make my tags with, so that we can have some color, more color and stuff. And then you'll need a ribbon for the closure. So I have this organza ribbon that I thought would look nice with it. It kind of goes with the green, so you can't really see the color very well, but I have this organza ribbon for that. And then I've got some just flatter flowers. These are from I Am Roses. They're just little daisies. Oops, just little daisies like that. And then I just pulled some dollar store bling that I had. I thought these colors are all in there, so I don't know if you can see them, but yeah. Or there's this nice blue, but it's got kind of green glitter to it, so I thought those would be really nice to add to it. And then for flower centers, I also have this from the dollar store, and it's kind of like little flowers actually with a pearl center, but I thought they would look nice as the centers for the flowers. And then I've got some of these Prima butterflies that also had the colors in it, so I thought I would use some of those as embellishment too. Yeah, so, and we also have some little green I Am Roses leaves. I think Prima sells this kind too. And so why don't we get started? So yeah, you'll want to use flatter embellishments. You don't want it to be too bulky. So we'll start with our pattern paper, and I'm just going to trim off the branding strip. There. And then I'll show you how to do this without the paper trimmer. Okay, so just that. I'll set that aside. Okay, so it's really, really simple. So you're gonna fold your paper in half, and you want to really make sure you get your corners straight, otherwise your book is going to end up kind of on the crooked side. And you can use your bone folder for this too if you like. And now we're going to turn it around and we're going to fold the other way, like so. And I can see I didn't get my corners straight there. Well, maybe it'll be okay. Okay, so, and then you want to fold, we'll do it better, it's better if we do it this way. So we'll fold this side up to the top and just match our line. And of course you can score these on your, if you like to use your scoring blade and stuff, you can score these on your trimmer or whatever scoring tool you have. And then we're going to bring up the other side, just like that. Okay, it wants to fold crooked, so you really want to make sure that you're getting it straight. Okay. So there we have this fold like that, and then we've also got a fold in the center. So now you're going to decide which side you want. Like if you're using double-sided paper, you want to decide which side you want on the inside and which side you want on the outside. So I want this on the outside and as my pocket. So you've got your folds here. So we want to actually here we'll use our scoring tool. Sorry, I thought I was more organized than this. So take my cutting blade out. Don't want to accidentally cut it. And put my scoring blade in. So we're going to score at 2 inches. So you've got the V shape. So it's kind of like there's the one crease down the middle. Yes. So we've got the one crease down here, and then we've got the 4 creases on the side. So we want to make sure that we're scoring the same as that one center fold that's by itself. So we're going to score, actually I'm going to turn this over. We're going to score at 2 inches. Like so. And then we're going to turn this around and we're going to score again at 2 inches. Okay. Alright. So then we're going to fold these up to the side that you want on the inside. So these are our pockets. So whatever side you want on the inside, that's the side that you're going to fold up. There. Okay, so next we're going to cut along this score line, this center score line, only up to the 3rd line. So we're going to cut all the way from here to here. And you can use your scissors for that, but I'm going to use my paper trimmer. Alright, so I'm skipping the first fold line, making sure that this is straight, and I'm cutting all the way down. So then your paper looks like that. Okay. Hopefully I'm not confusing you here. Okay, so now we'll turn it back this way and fold these back up. So now we're going to glue down our pockets. So I'm just using my Art Glitter clear glue, And I'm just going to add just a tiny little bead on this very edge. Right there. And then again on all the fold lines up to the 2-inch score line. My glue is clogged. Just unclog this here. There you go. Glue is probably drying here. This glue dries fairly quickly. And on the last little fold, and then we're just gonna press that down. Alright, just like so. Now we'll go and do it on the other side. Okay, so just up to that 2-inch score line and down each of the folds. You don't have to do the center one, but I'll just still do it for this, just to make it easier and not confusing. Alright, and we'll press those up to make our pockets. There we go. So there we have that, and then that is where our pockets are. I'm just going to grab a tag here. So our pockets are right there. So now we're going to fold this together. So we're going to start by folding. Here's our cut. We're going to fold this way and just line up. You may have to recrease some of your folds. And I'm just going to grab my bone folder. So you're going to fold that one towards, and this is going to be our front cover. And then we're going to fold the other one back. So I'm just going to recrease this. And then we're going to fold again this way. And really get in those creases. And then once we're here, we're going to fold under, like so. And just make sure that we're getting all this. And then fold this way. And just make sure you're lining up your bottom, and then I think the rest will kind of fall into place. And then under again. So again, we're going to use our bone folder. And then the last one is going to fold on top. Just really get those creases set. Alright, so here we have the start of our book. So it kind of looks like this right now. So you've got all your accordion folds stuff. So, okay, so now we're going to start gluing the pages together. So we want to make sure we're not going to glue this. So with the book closed, we want to open it from the left side. And then actually before we do that, I always forget this step. We're going to punch our tag holes. So you're opening it like this, and then we're just going to punch a half circle right here. And if you were inking your edges, you'd probably do this part right now too, but I'm not going to ink my edges. Okay, so we've got the top tag there. So then we're going to open it this way, and this is going to be a side pocket on this side, so I'm going to cut a little half circle there, and then we're going to turn it again, and then we've got another top tag, so we're just going to cut the half circle there, And then we don't have anything on this side. Okay, so now we're ready to glue it together. So again, you're holding your book, you're opening it to the left, and we want to leave this top edge open. So we're going to put glue on the left side and the bottom. And you want to use liquid glue for this because you don't want your tags to get stuck. So we're going to really press that in. Like so. Okay, so then we have our book. I got glue on myself. And then you've got this upper pocket right here. So again, we're going to open up the book this way. And because we want this side pocket open, then we're going to continue doing just the left side and the bottom. Like so. And we're going to close that up and really press it in. Like so. So we've got our page that has the side pocket here. Oops. Make sure the glue is dry before you do that. Alright, so we've got two pages glued together. Now we're going to glue the last one. So we're going to open it and do the left side and the bottom. I'm just going to attach that down. And then our book is all glued together. So we've got our page, our pocket on the top, our next page and our pocket on the side, and then our next page with pocket on the top again, and then our last page, which is also the back cover. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our ribbon to the book. So let's see. So I'm just going to take my ribbon here and I'm just going to eyeball how long I want this. Probably about like that. So I'll just measure that here. So that is 20 inches long. Might not need quite that much, but I like to tie it in a bow, so. Okay, so I'm just going to center this on my book like that. And then I'm just going to lift the top part, and I'm going to use some 1/2 inch score tape or double-sided tape you can use for this one. So just like that in the middle, and then make sure that they're still the same size on each side. There. I'm just going to attach that. And I'm going to flip it over and we're going to attach it on the other side. Okay. Just like so. And there we have our ribbon that we can tie. I'll just test this out here. Tie it into our little bow. Just to see if we need any trimming. Oops. Apparently I can't tie a bow today. Alright. There we go, that's perfect. I I like that. It's got a little bow right there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so now we're going to work on our tags inside. Oops. Good thing I looked at that because I could easily get this flipped around. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tags. And those are going to be 2.5 by 3.5, I believe. 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, and I'm just going to grab, yeah, I've got 4 different colors, so I'm going to do 3 of each color, or 2 of one color and 3 of the other. So we got 2.5. Just make sure that that fits in here. 2.5, and then by 3.5. So I want 3 of these tags. This 1, 2. I'll cut 1 more. 5, 3. So that's 3 of the pink. And then we'll do 3 of this blue color. And you can use scraps for this too. It'd be very easy to use scraps. Okay, so 3.5. And 1 more. There we go. And then of the green. And then the last color, I don't like this color as much, so I'm just gonna, this one's gonna just be my 2 pieces. 3.5 and 1.5. And then we want to round these corners, so I'm just gonna grab a corner punch. Okay, so I got my crocodile, which I did not empty last time, so I'm just gonna dump it out here. No, it's not coming out so easy. So with my corner chomper, do I want, I'll just use the 1/4 inch rounder. And I can do all 3 at the same time, so let's get those. Let's move this out of the way here. These are blue ones. And our pink ones. There we go. So we've got our little tags, so we'll put them inside. And I'm just going to alternate them. Divide these up. Okay. Blue and then green. In there. And then our mustard color. I guess I could, maybe I want these 2 colors to go together here. Don't like it so much with the pink. This one. there. And then we've got the last two. And as you can see, that kind of bulks it up a little bit already. So now we're going to pick up a little picture for on the front. So we've got some, I like this little bird here, so I'm going to cut that one out. Okay, so this one is exactly 4 inches, so I want it to be smaller. So I'm just going to trim that down a bit. There we go, kind of like that. And I think I will frame it in probably green. Yeah, I'll frame it in the green. So I know that that's 2 inches, so I'll cut it at 2 1/4, green piece. And then I cut it down to 3 1/4, so I'll cut it at 3 1/2. So then it's kind of nicely matted 1/8 of an inch around. Okay. So then I'm just going to glue that onto the front. I actually like this color on the back side. Should have just used that one. Oh well. Right. Center that. And then our image. Alright. Alright, so because I like the, grab our little flowers here. And I like these little butterflies here, so we can add, maybe we'll do it up top here somehow. Maybe we'll come back to that. And we'll just add some things on the inside here. Okay, so we've got some more things in our cut aparts. I like this little watering can. So I'm actually going to fussy cut that out. I'm actually going to cut all of these apart and then I will come right back and we'll work with it that way. That way you don't have to watch me cut these apart. It takes more time. So I'm just going to cut these apart and be right back. Okay, so I got all my pieces cut out and then I fussy cut the little watering can. So I'm going to maybe place that like right here. I'm not going to overly embellish this album because it's definitely a thinner album, so you can't do too much in there. Let's see. Just gonna add a little bit more glue here. And flower there. And then I'm going to grab one of these things in a roll like this, but I actually like cutting these apart for my flower centers. I make really good flower centers. So I'm just going to cut a piece off there, and then I'm just going to glue this on. And it's nice and flat so it doesn't bulk up your little album. See if the camera will, right like that. So yeah, so there's our little thing. Maybe there's something that I can add out of these words. There's a little bloom, and I'm actually going to cut it right out. Oops. And those paper packs usually come with two, so I don't have to worry about that I don't have that nice little oval, because there's always another one that I can keep as its shape. So, alright, so I'm going to stick that just kind of right there. Make sure you can read it. So I'm thinking this little book will definitely be gardening pictures. I've just started planting around my yard. So maybe I'll take some pictures after I'm done making this album and stick it in there. Okay, so we've got our first little embellished page, and it's nice and flat, so I don't have to worry about. So I'm gonna come back to this. Maybe there'll be, I don't want to use all of my images and stuff at the very beginning, because just in case I run out. I was just thinking of you. Just be happy. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this green again, and I'm going to just frame this. So cut those squares. 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Just attach that. So this one says be happy. Okay, so then I'm just gonna kind of center this on here and glue. Not the whole thing, but just the bottom part of it. Just like that. Center that. Like so. And then, let's see, I want some, I don't know if I want the colors, maybe the blue. See if I even like these on there. I might not even like them. So I'm just going to test with the, yeah, I kind of like that. So I'm just going to cut a strip off of here. And then it's about this many. Just peel that off and stick it across the top. There we go. Maybe we can do that on this one too. This one's got more colors, so maybe we'll use the colored strip. Just see how it looks. because it's got some of the pink in there, and I kind of like that. Yeah. Just gonna. You know, I like finding these things at the dollar store, because then they're nice embellishments that you didn't have to pay a lot for. Alright. And it's even got that yellow color in there. I don't know if you can even see that. Got kind of a mess going on. Actually, I think I will bring this in closer here, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay, so we've got the colorful little strip, and then we've got this page with the blue strip, and then what do we want to do here? I like this little flower pot, so I'm going to fussy cut this one out. Okay, so I like that, and I'm actually going to pop that one up a bit because I like it the way it looks popped up. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a couple of foam squares here. Or just, actually, you know what, we've done on that side, maybe we'll do on this side, just to make it a little bit different. There. And then I think in keeping with the bling on the one pocket, I think we'll grab another one of these and put it on this side. Oops. Still okay there. I'm just making sure I can still close it because that one came a little bit close to the score line there. So there's our next little page. It's just a little cute thing. Maybe we'll find another word here somewhere. Bloom and grow. I don't know, would that work? Little hello. I think we'll cut that one. So grab. Let's see. Getting a little bit finicky here. Okay, so we've got a little hello. And I'll just put it right in there. And at the end of this video, I'll share some individual photos of each page so you can get a better look if you can't quite see from here. Okay, so there we've got that little hello. And then we'll go on to the next page. Yeah, it's getting a little bulky, but it's not too bad. We've got the ribbon to tie it closed, so. Okay, so we didn't add any red in our book, so we got this keep calm and bloom on. I like that. So maybe we'll use the bluish color. Okay, so we'll cut another 2.5 or 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Oops, this piece. Okay, where did my... Lost my little words here. Okay, where did you go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Keep calm and bloom on. So we'll glue that. This one's a little bit wide, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off of there. And again, I will glue this and center it here. And it's kind of nice, this has got the green, so suits the green mat behind it, or tag behind it. And then I'm going to, okay, we did the colorful one there, so we're going to go in with the blue here. I think we just cut 3 off, I think that's what we're doing. Oh, 4. Okay. There we go, and I'm going to grab another little flower here, and we're just going to put it right on the end here. We're on the last page here. That's pretty cool. Very easy little album to make. Very quick. And we'll grab another one of these. Add that center. And I wanted to show you how you can decorate these, because I haven't seen any videos where they actually decorated the pages, and I think that just adds so much to the little book. So yeah, we've got some bulk here, but because we have the ribbon closure, then we can tie it nice and tight. So yeah, we've got our little book. I might put something on the back here, maybe. What we got here? This little thing, or maybe one that's white. What else have we got? I know I like these clouds, but they're going the wrong way. Yeah, this little bird. So I'm gonna mat that in the blue color. Okay. I'll just trim this. And glue this on the back. That'll just keep the ribbon, help it to stay in place as well. There we go. Add that to the back. That is so cute. One thing I forgot to do is I forgot to put a little binding on here, binding strip. So I might just go back and do that now. Or you could leave it like that. It doesn't look terrible like that. Let's see. See if I have some washi tape that I can just stick over that. gonna, oops, measure that out. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave a little space from the image here. And you can't really see this one, which is okay. It'll just cover up the, trim that down, trim this side down. Just wrap it around here. And then I'm going to go on the other side and add another piece. This needs a little bit longer here. Just so we can make this nice and even. Just like that. Oops. Let's trim off the ends here. Okay, so then we're just going to go around just like that. And you can use some of your liquid adhesive if the tape doesn't want to stick. Just going to make sure ends stay rounded. There we go. So that looks a lot better. Just a little bit more, but it doesn't really take away from the book as well. So there you have it. Here is our little one page. Well, we definitely used more than one page, but the base of the book is one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So we've got our pages inside. So we've got cute little embellishments with all our little tags here. Yeah, I'll leave that in there. Maybe there we go. Got our tags, one on the side, and again, oops, not this one, like so, and there you go, and our cute little book. So I can see I'm going to have to glue that washi tape down. Yeah, I look forward to putting some pictures in here. It's going to be so cute. Okay, I'm just going to add a bead of glue here because my washi tape is not sticking. Do on this side too. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave a link to the video that I watched to make this so you can check her out, and that will be in the description box, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.